But they do kind of... Oh, they're attacking a an enemy. Sorry. No, that's pretty good. I'll let them do that. If I see more come their way, I'll try to get there. Like, this group has just found some enemies. So, alright. That is one that I'll move up on. Alright, you guys, head down here. See if you can just get in on the thick of this battle. For every person that I kill, I get XP. For heroes, I get, like, additional XP and stuff. I think they're fine, but if they need it, I need to be there. Like, look, my other allies are coming back to try to help. Here we go. Come on, get in here. Go kill this guy. Put your immolation on. Everybody aim for this one guy here. See if we can't kill him. Get some levels on this guy. Come on. Just there we go. Extra kills. Not enough to level, but it's fucking close. Oh, there's the other guy. Come on. The other hero's down here. Don't run too close. They'll sometimes come back if you let them be. Okay, he did end up getting a level, so that's good. You guys, come back here. Yeah, I played the first map on, like, pink, and it was so jarring because I'm so used to playing silver. Let's go fuck them over while they're weak. 'Cause that's what you do. You go follow him. Now, I've got enough buildings now. You guys can go perch on him. Let's upgrade that. I'm going to need a second hero. And research can wait for a minute while we get some more wisps. And I need some more wisps on the wood. I'll do it. And, yeah, let's I'll upgrade the Nature's Blessing in a moment. It allows all the ancients, which are these guys, to basically, entrance speed to move and additional armor and stuff. So it's kind of good for my buildings and stuff. How are you guys going? Pretty good. No, come back over here. Finish the job, mate. Right. So this should allow my allies to take this expansion area if they'd like it. There is a hero over here. Hold up. Guys, go kill her. I know she's going to try to... Yeah, she's hiding. Go fuck her up. Yeah, he can do the hiding. Where the fuck did she go? I know she didn't die. And I know that she's still here. So let's surround her so that when morning comes, she's not going anywhere. She can't move while she's doing that.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Yeah, it does seem that way. Hold up. Let's get back up in here. You can just head straight upwards, please. There's my people. Get your immolation on, please. Kill that guy. There's quite a lot going on in here, but I have got allies and stuff in this area. Kill the guy at the back. This guy is a hero, and I'll get a lot of XP from it. Come on, kill him. There she is. Alright, get back up in here. You guys, let's dump out a couple of yous and get that healing. Come on, kill him. Where are you, mate? Get over here. There's a hero to be killed. She's too low level for this. Oh, he's gonna die too. Yep. Damn it. They get levels if I die. Oh, hide. Just go into hiding. There's nothing you can do about that. Alright, so I'm gonna definitely lose that. All I can do to defend that is try to make more of that and pump out a couple more. I don't know why I can't. Oh, she's still alive, that's why. I was gonna say, I'm like, why can't I make her yet? Let's make as many as possible. Max capacity, and if that's the case, I'm gonna need a third one. Let's have a look. Alright, well, things are looking okay. Head back into base. We've got enough to make another one. They'll come back, though. They'll come back if they see the activity. Who is here? Who is mining? Oh. Enemies and stuff down here. That's fine. You two just wait there.
I stand ready.
I can build up enough of an army. You guys are all just... Go to her now. You can stand at the front. Let's moonwell this. Get some moonwells. We could do with some more. I could do with at least one up here. One kind of in a sneaky spot.
An allied champion has fallen.
I'll wait until you're in the building and then I'll build another one here. I'm gonna need to go help my allies.
needs help.
Yeah, they do. They need it real bad. I don't have much in the way of help, but let's get there. Let's try to get there. Like, these guys are all individual, and they are absolutely ripping into us. There's no friggin' remorse. They're just like, yep, we'll get them gone. Okay, all of you guys, head out to her. Look, I don't care, honestly.
We are poised to strike.
Purple is an enemy. That's not cool. Come on, get up here and kill this guy. Hold up. Put that on actively. Don't you drain my mana, you prick. Ah, it's slowing him down too. She's so gonna just die. Yeah, there's nothing I could do to save them. You guys, head back. Head back in here. We've got a new champion to launch onto. Now, as for research, I don't have a lot of strength here, so let's do that, and let's get the buildings up. I don't have enough of that, but I will soon. Hopefully. It's still 140 odd. Realistically, I should be making a couple more of you guys. Send them up here.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Actually, I'm surprised that you guys kind of kept going. Go back. I mean, it was helping distract them. They don't have enough people, but their town is basically dead. They've got like one hero. He's almost dead. Yeah, in WoW, I actually did used to like the undead crypt, like underground fucking city that they had. It was awesome.
Your building is complete.
Also, this is supposed to be Stranglethorn Vale as well. Okay, so all this is built up. Any other thing I could do is try to go to Chimeras sooner than I'm expecting to. That's really all I could think about.
Our allies' town needs help.
I know that these guys are strong enough in, like, droves. Like, if you've got enough of them, they'll do it. What does this require? Tree of Eternity. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, no, go for it, Grim.
Research finished.
Yeah, alright.
Our allies' town needs help.
That's got enough people up here.
Your building is complete.
I'm gonna need other stuff up here soon, but at the moment you can just sit on the trees. It'll be fine. Now, all my Moonwells have got healing ability. And you guys, one of my allies is just gone. So even though I'm up against Insane, it doesn't really matter. Now, I could buff up Chimeras. It does do more damage. The armor and stuff. That might be a good idea.
More lumber is required.
More lumber? Sure. Get a few on the trees. Does it need 150? Huh? Did that not play? Oh. My god, that was delayed. I saw that come up and I'm like, wait a minute. Yes, monkey indeed. Yeah, 150 odd. I should be able to get that in a moment. There we go. Nice. So now when I make Chimeras, which hopefully should be soon as I've got a Tree of Eternity, I should be able to actually do some serious damage.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Alright, well there's honestly not much I could do about that at this point. The point of this game is that you try to defeat your enemies. And deal with scenarios like this shit happening. Like, for instance, I've got an enemy level 3 hero over here. And just a massive amount of force. I'm not going to be able to beat that. Even if they walk over here, I can't beat that.
Insufficient gold.
It's kind of like mine resources, like gold and lumber. Do researching, base building, defense. Try to increase the levels of your heroes, stuff like that. Build a sufficient enough army to deal with people, and or completely decimate other groups. Tomato soup today. That sounds pretty interesting. I like tomato soup. It's quite funny. I like tomato soup, but I actually hate warm tomatoes. Like, there's a very fine line for me with tomatoes. I'm expecting these guys to come up here any minute now. It was your first time making it? Nice. Well, how'd it turn out? Did you like it? Was it kind of what you were expecting, or did it need improvement? I've never made a tomato soup from scratch. I've always just bought like a can of like big red tomatoes or something like that and just like boiled it up and just like stored them and stuff like that. I'm not a real big soup drinker, but tomato soup is one of those things where I'll eat that with some bread every so often. Surprisingly in summer. I don't understand why, but in summer when it's hot as fuck, that's when I'll have it. You added like carrots, cheese, and chicken block. Cheese in it sounds pretty interesting. I never really considered the idea of like adding cheese to tomato soups. But like chicken and stuff in it, it would make it pretty alright. Probably make it pretty hearty. Tomato soup with chicken noodles is a holy combo. Yeah. I could understand that. Let's make her. Okay, I've probably got enough that I can maybe defend myself. If I have to, I think they might attack my allies first, and it might take me too long to get down here. So I'm going to come and sit down in this corner. It's not going to be a benefit to me if they attack me. If they try to attack me, I'm fucked because I'll be out of my base. My base has healing for me. That's where you got the chicken block idea from? Oh, yeah.
Warriors of the night, assemble.
Yeah, let's make this so I can make chimeras. I don't have enough gold for this, but I'll try. Let's see if I can take this expansion again. I'll try. Yeah, no, that, the Hungarian goulash thing that I made last week, honestly, like, I almost want to make that again, like, so soon, because, like, I was enjoying it. Like, even though it was, like, basically, like, mine was, like, kind of soupy kind of thing. Yeah, it's one of those things. It was just good. That's it. You're on a diet and you brush your teeth twice yesterday. Oh my god. Way to go. Also, I personally don't believe in dieting. I believe in trying to eat healthy. But that's just my opinion. Everybody's body is absolutely different. And you just try to eat like good solid meals and exercise and stuff like that regularly, and it looks after your body quite well. But good job on brushing your teeth twice, though. That's a fucking achievement. That's it. One of my relatives on mum's side said it's good with some ranch sauce. Everybody agrees that that's desecrating soup. I don't know. So the thing is, like, okay, as far as I understand, in Australia, ranch sauce is not a big thing. It exists. It's just not something that we fucking add to stuff. Like, some people will get it sometimes to, like, dip a pizza in or something like that, which is, I still think, weird. But whatever. You know, each their own. But, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. What is it? You're eating healthier. You do not take bad food, so no. What is it? No more a lot of noodles. Noodles, ramen and stuff like that's actually surprisingly really bad for you. It's got a fuck ton of salt that, like, is not really that easy to, like, know that it's there. Like, it doesn't taste salty or anything like that. It's one of those things where you just got to read the packet to find out that it's there.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Well, there goes my gold mine. So now I'm in limbo. I need this building. I'm gonna need defense then. This will be my only place.
We can't build.
Yeah, no, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't mind, like, a good ramen or something like that. Like, I've got photos in my Instagram of, like, a good ramen that I've had. There is a few stores and stuff like that that do some good ones. Like, I'm stuck getting fish ones because it's, like, basically the only type that I can get with, like, a hearty broth and stuff. That doesn't make me fucking unwell. But I'm not beyond instant noodles and that, unless I go somewhere where they do, like, a really good, like, dry stir fry or something like that type of noodle. Like, almost like a fried type of noodle. I'm not a big, like, noodle fan. I just don't really get what that's about. I'm probably just, like, never really had too much exposure to it. I'm gonna start making some chimeras. If I can. Yeah, that ranch thing, though. I don't know. I do know some people that, like, do have, like, ranch with food and stuff. It's just, what are you doing in my base? Oh, they're doing what I do. That's fine. Yeah, just have a bit of water. Is noodles and spaghetti the same thing? Depends. Give me a sec. I'm going to have a little bit more water. My throat is being like really fucking sore right at this moment. I'm just trying to like get it into a comfortable fucking situation. So I don't consider spaghetti to be noodles. Spaghetti is pasta. Thank you, Grim. I will keep hydrating. I'm like, it just went like really fucking dry for some reason. Just hold up. There we go. Fixed it. Thanks for hydrate, Grim. I had like fucking quarter of a drink bottle then to fucking fix up whatever went wrong there. It just like really, really fucking dry throat. Yeah, so spaghetti and stuff, like I don't consider spaghetti specifically to be noodles, but I know that you can basically use pasta in anything, and I mean ramen is a form of noodles, pasta, whatever kind of thing. Like it's similar, same kind of like ingredients kind of situation. So it's a fucking borderline. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say, I'm like, it's so fucking quiet. While I was like trying to get a drink, I was just sitting there thinking, I'm like, this isn't right. A lot of my people are in this like zone, and I just need them to move. I'm not gonna be able to beat this. There's no way I can beat this. Yeah, so insane is maybe a little bit too much. Well. Oh shit, move. If I can move out of the area of something getting casted, I can kind of like mitigate how bad it is. And my hero's gone. My building's not too damaged yet. It is fucking hurt. Somebody's bombing it bad. Somebody's bombing it real bad. Well, I've still got a couple of archers. Oh, they've got one of these things. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to win it. This guy's got to be like an 8 and a 10 or something. This is like the vengeance spirit that I casted, but it's a phoenix. There's nothing I can do to get rid of that. It'll go into a little egg and it will like replenish itself until it's like good again, and then it will go back to following him around for the rest of the time. It's so fucking overpowered. Look, it's back. It's one of those spellcasted things, but holy shit. Yeah, you're a little late, Chimera. You're just a little bit late to the party, mate. It was good thinking. Go follow him. I find that funnier. So we can like, I can literally do this sort of thing and we can just follow him. There we go. Yeah, so, I don't know. I was never really a fan of like spaghetti growing up or any kind of pasta. So it's not really something like I went out of my way to try and eat and stuff. Mate, you're supposed to be following. Get over here. Able to target air units. Sure. How about rice? Also not a fan. I took until like last year or the year before that. It was really, really recent before I found both like a type of rice and I should just try to make some units. Both a type of rice and a method of cooking that actually brought it out nice. That tastes good to me. Like, I like sushi rice. I know that sounds really kind of stupid because all rice is basically rice, but I like short grain rice, and I like it to be seasoned with, what do you call it, like rice wine seasoning type stuff, like fresh after it's cooked, and then give it a little bit of time for that to soak in before like dishing it up with anything. And I don't care what the fuck I put it with. I really don't. That is my preferred taste of rice. I will cook just rice, just plain normal whatever jasmine rice, to put with like something saucier, like a turkey stroganoff or something like that. I'll do that, and that's kind of one of the times when I am okay with it. But there's not much to it. I don't have a gold mine at this point, so I'm basically limited. I'm just going to build what I can. I could build this again, but I'm just going to lose on this map, so I'm just going to resign to just build some people and send them out. And then, then I'll let this game end. But yeah, rice has never been a big thing for me. Like, I can't just sit there, unless I've made it like sushi rice, I can't sit there and eat like a bowl of rice or a side of rice or something like that. Like, it's not something pleasant to me. But then again, I also think it's also how it was like made a lot when I was growing up. And like, because I moved out of home like right before I turned 18, I didn't have any ability to cook or anything like that. Yeah, so, well, they're going to decimate my base anyway. Yeah, so I couldn't cook. So, yeah, no go for it, Snipe. Hopefully your work goes alright today. Yeah, so, because I couldn't cook, I could make, when I first moved out, I made, like, toasted cheese sandwiches and salads. That's basically all I ate for, like, a year while I, like, tried to figure out how to fucking cook shit. And most of the time it was either, like, super undercooked or super overcooked. There was never a medium between it. And the one time I did manage to cook it to a point where it was fine, I fucking, like, dropped it straight away. And it was like, I don't know, my elderly cat that I had at the time, she hadn't been well and stuff like that, so there's no fucking way I was eating it from where it dropped. That was when I was, like, healthier too, so that was back when, like, my Crohn's wasn't active and stuff, so I didn't have to worry about stuff like that. Alright, this has died. Let's go end game. Quit mission. And I'll get back out of the way. Let me move. Yeah. Okay, so I definitely failed that. I'm the silver line. Yeah, they got 9s, 8s, 6, all that. That's pretty fucking high up. They were insane though, so stir fry is good with overnight rice in the fridge. It becomes 10 times better than if you just cook it with rice and stir fry straight away. Yeah, so I could make, like, what do you call it? We call it special fried rice in Australia, but I believe it's supposed to be like egg fried rice or whatever throughout the world. We can make that, but like I said, like, we've got a proper rice cooker and stuff like that, so we don't fuck around with, like, trying to figure out how to make rice now, like, because it didn't take long for Nick to realize that I could not fucking cook rice, and he wasn't gonna eat the super undercooked or super overcooked rice that I kept making. So we just went out of our way to just get a rice cooker, which takes a lot of the effort out of, like, my thought process for it, which is good. But yeah, I basically had, like, I slowly merged into, like, learning how to cook over a very long period of time. I thought about Plague Lands, but it's a little bit too easy. Let's do Snow. Let's do Snow one. Make sure I'm Night Elf, make sure I'm Silver. Probably took me till I was about 23 or 24. Probably took me about 5 or 6 years, something like that, maybe even more, before I actually figured out how to cook a lot of things properly. And one of the things that I could cook really well was always meat, which is why I basically only ate meat. I either ate, like, meats or salads. I didn't make any, like, real recipes. Like, I could bake. Like, I can bake shit, but, like, I'm not really one to be like, oh, I'm just going to make this elaborate recipe. That's why when I made the Hungarian goulash, it's one of those things where I'm so far along with my ability to fucking cook stuff now that it's not so bad. But then again, like, I make things like stroganoff and all sorts of other fucking things. I make a really good friggin', what is it? I make it with duck, but the typical, like, chicken and sweet corn soup, except, you know, with duck. I make that really fucking well. It's also known as egg drop soup, Chinese egg drop soup or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty fucking good. I love making that in, like, a lot, and then just, like, eating it over, what do you call it? Let me move back up here. I love eating it over, like, you know, a week or something like that. It's one of the few soups that I'll actually go out of my way to make, again, in summer, and again, scalding hot, because why would you eat it at any other temperature other than fucking roof of the mouth removing levels? What did I make? I made that. I need one of these soon. Yeah, I do need gold. Let's sit in there for a moment. As soon as I can make it, I'll make it. just make pre-mixed food together and pray that it tastes good. So that's the other thing too, is that like when it comes to cooking, I've got like a 50% chance with every single thing I cook of it just being absolutely fucking awful. Like sometimes it's really great. Like this is the flip side, right? Is it's either really great, like really fucking amazing tasty food, or on the 50% chance that I somehow fuck up doing the exact same thing the exact same way with all the exact same ingredients. Like literally even like the next day or within an hour later. Like it can taste so fucking revolting that like I can't even bring myself to eat it. I don't understand what I do wrong cooking. I'm still trying to figure it out. But at least now, at least since like my Crohn's has come about, I've got such a fucking repertoire of food that I can make because of it. I don't think I ever would have bothered to try to make other stuff, learn how to make other recipes, get creative, use other types of food and stuff. Like when I make a Japanese curry, I make it very hot, but I do use the nice rice. I do use like, I make it with tofu and usually eat turkey, but I don't always. Like sometimes I just do it as a tofu Japanese curry. And I don't use any of that hard tofu stuff. I can't stand it. I use the silken one that basically disintegrates and you can't even tell it's in there. I use like some other stuff as well. I think it's called quinoa.
Your building is complete.
I always call it quinona because that's what it reads like. But yeah, I put that in it as well. And that's really nice because it's got like a little like crunchy pop texture to it, which is really nice. I'm going to need a bit more than just this out here. Oh, Azula, you haven't seen this game. I didn't realize. Azula's just like looked up and realized that there's like little creatures moving around on the screen. Like Phoenix is chill beside me and he's just like, yeah, that's fine. But Azula's just looked up and she's like, what's this thing? Like this thing in particular. It's very cute. Sometimes they'll sit here and watch me play games and stuff. Particularly Phoenix. Phoenix loves to watch shows. I don't know if you guys have ever had pets that like actually sit there and watch a show, like actively. Like they're not spaced out. They're watching their characters move around, everything. Like Phoenix likes Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, which is an old Cartoon Network Adult Swim cartoon, which is literally just like a rip-off of like all the Hanna-Barbera cartoons and stuff like that. What else is there? He likes Animals of the Farthing Wood and Lady and the Tramp. He'll sit there, he'll watch 3/4 of the Lady and the Tramp movie before he falls asleep, before he can't stay awake any longer. And he'll literally watch 3 episodes back to back of Animals of Farthing Woods, which is probably about the same amount of time. It's like 90 minutes. So yeah, sometimes if he's really fucking restless, I'll just put a fucking show on. I'm talking about a cat, just to be clear here, right? And yeah, he also has worked out how to use the air conditioner remote and some other stuff in the house as well. So when I used to go to work during the day, I used to come home to find that my air conditioner had been turned on. And Phoenix, I watched him one day when I had a day off. And what he does is he goes and finds the remote and he makes sure it's facing the fucking air conditioner and then he presses the button to turn it on. And of course, it's whatever it was preset at beforehand, whatever I was using it as. And so then he just sits in either a warm room or a cool room, depending on if it's winter or summer. So that was interesting. Azula, on the other hand, knows how to change YouTube videos on my tablet. I don't know how the fuck she worked that one out, but I'll be walking around listening to something and Azula will come past and look at my tablet and sit there for a little bit, and then she'll change the video, and then she'll like you know how cats do this like little bun loaf type thing where they like tuck their little feet underneath them? She'll sit there and then she'll watch it. So she chooses what the fuck she wants to watch. It's very interesting. Like all of my pets are like a little bit too intelligent at times, and it's kind of concerning, especially when Phoenix was turning my air conditioner on. Apart from the fact that my electricity bill went up because I was using it night and day, I had a scenario where I'm like, I don't know if somebody's been like coming into my house, because like there was at least one other person had keys to my house, and I'm like, I had to ask them, I'm like, are you visiting my house when I'm not home? And they're like, no. I'm like, alright.